these lanes? Is anybody going to have a good lane out of these two?
I think the Nature's Prophet Airspace should be fine top lane, because the Tusk can't really tank up against these Trents, right? Like they're called
Yeah.
Bobby. The heck,
Bobby?
can you like actually change their
Why?
names, or is that what they're
Yeah,
set
yeah.
to?
You could name your cosmetic something, and then it will change the name of the unit to it. So apparently these are called Bobbies or Bob, or maybe Bobby is just a collective term for the Treants. But there you go, mind control with some interesting names there.
Yeah, so it looks like they might actually go tri-lane bottom, or at least start off here with the 3 heroes just for the rune. Normally you see 3 heroes go top, so they get that downhill, team fight for the bounty rune. But going bottom here with the Earth Spirit, it's gonna be very surprising, I think, for Unique. And if they get a first blood on like a Morphling, that could be very nice. But I do think that Batrider Mars are gonna do completely fine against Morphling. Morphling doesn't like to get stickied up. It's gonna be very tough.
Yeah, I mean, being a water-based hero, you don't want to get contaminated with all this this napalm, getting you all viscous and slow. And of course, Roll definitely being one of the strongest level 1 spells, to be honest. I mean, it's got such a brutal effect, such a huge mobility as well, but it's going to be actually Kuroki going in to take the rune here. Isn't successful in doing so and taking so much damage. I mean, is Kuro just going to straight up die? The sticky napalm's coming out. GH, he needs to get the blocks off here, and they're actually going to change target. They're going on to GH instead, but actually Kuro now slowing down Vanscore, blocking out Illusion, and allowing them both to escape. So a little bit confused with their aggression here, Unique, and that ends up in neither of them getting the kill. Bounty runes ended up just going for 2 for 2, so although a bit of regen wasted on Kuro, no big deal starting out in the bottom lane.
Yeah, and GH is actually going to stay here. He's not going to leave the lane to go help top out. That's going to give a little bit more space for the Gyrocopter. But this the trade-off here is the Morphling that's going to get quite a bit of farm too.
Yeah, will certainly be the case. We'll see what Illusion and BZZ can do, but once again, I mean, Nigma with his level 1 aggression, just knowing the limits of their heroes, but GH is getting burnt up a little bit by Illusion here, being very annoying with these right clicks and forcing him back with those 5 sticky napalm stacks. BZZ skirmishing with Kuro as well, but I mean, they're burning through their regen really quickly here. Kuro, he's got his last tango, which is going to be a problem in this tri-lane, and GH, he's got a little bit more to give. Got himself a staff, got himself a tango as well, but yeah, not exactly rolling in the regen on the side of Team Nigma.
They don't have sticks. That's the problem. They know that the Batrider was going to be bot lane, but none of them bought magic sticks. I think that would have helped a lot.
Good point.
Here.
Questions have to be asked. Why wasn't this the case? Meanwhile, up in the top lane, we're going to have Mind Control laning solo against Vanscore and Mr. Duracho on this Gyrocopter. And we'll see how he does up here. As you say, Vanscore, pretty low armor, especially when tagged up by the Blightstone. So it's going to mean these Treants do a decent amount of work. Sorry, the Bobbies do a decent amount of work, but they're going to go into Mind Control now. They've got a level 2 onto Duracho. They're trying to take them down. The Rocket is going to connect Vanscore, though. Doesn't really have anything to offer other than this tag team, which is already used. So Mind Control's just going to be able to walk himself out of this one. Meanwhile, down at bottom, BZZ is going to lose his life. Taken out by the Adaptive Strike off Miracle, and that's a big first blood for this bottom lane.
That's huge. And one thing that is redeeming for Unique here is that Morphling has Adaptive Strike. So he cannot actually walk up really far into this lane anymore. If he gets stickied up 3 times, the Batrider might just start diving him.
Yeah, he doesn't care about this Morphling. He wants to just keep on jumping him, keep on taking him down. Meanwhile, over on the middle lane, we do start things out with a 12-0 lead for the Shadow Fiend. Meanwhile, we is 9-3, so not a huge lead. And actually getting a little bit aggressive now onto 19, just getting off some harass using his spells. Level 3 now on Wii, so got all 3 spells to go. Meanwhile, the roll lit, and I might have baited him out a little bit here. A kickback from GH. This rotation doing a ton of work right now as he burns through the Fairy Fire really early here on the side of 19. Trying to get under this tower, but GH, he's happy to tank it. Tries to turn around some razors, but that's not going to happen. They bring down the Shadow Fiend. A great rotation in from GH, and this is exactly how you want to play into a Shadow Fiend. Get that guy controlled up early on, kill him off early, and just try and beat down those souls and destroy him.
Dude, that's so huge. That was such an amazing gank from GH. Roaming to the mid lane. The ward is on the top side. I think he put that there because he thinks the Earth Spirit is going to come from that angle. But bottom angle completely free. And GH getting that kill for Wii is going to be such a game-changing play for sure.
Coming in on top
almost.
as well, still trying to play around here. Meanwhile, at the bottom, Miracle sitting pretty sad on a bunch of... Oh, he's jumping in forwards here. Illusion's going to find him. Beautiful play there, using that Molotov, leveling it up, firing it across. And with the 1-1-1, is able to find himself a kill onto Miracle.
So he got that first blood, right, on Miracle. But that was the cost of skilling up Adaptive Strike. Normally, Morphlings go away from him, and he needs Waveform against a Bat Rider to be able to get away from him. But you see that before he even hits level 3, the Bat Rider are going to get 1 kill, and that's going to be so big. This Morph only has 15 last, even though there was 3 heroes sitting in his
on
lane.
the run, could be in some trouble as he's beaten back by Illusion, and the Rays will find the kill there. His shield unable to help against the magical damage off that Red. Meanwhile, in the river, GH is having a bit of a splashing party with Vanscore, and unfortunately with the double damage on GH, Vanscore does not come off well in that one. Meanwhile, Mind Control finding some couriers, being very naughty. Duracho very sad right now as his courier is dead. His little companion taken out of the game.
You get the item though, right? Before
He did indeed.
Okay, that's
it's
great.
just a little
Double Wraith Bands is going to be such a lane-changing item for Gyrocopter here. The Nature's Prophet is not going to be able to stand up against him anymore, especially once the flat cannons come on. We got to keep an eye out for GH and Bat Rider at this point. Oh, another play coming from mid lane.
Yeah, they're rolling on to 19 right now. He's going north to try and dodge it out, but unfortunately he's still going to get beaten down as the Rock finds him. A 3-man rotation in from Nigma makes sure that this Shadow Fiend is kept under check. And again, you know, every kill you get on the Shadow Fiend is worth more than a kill onto Void Spirit because you're taking down those Necronomicons. The Necromastery levels. Yeah.
There's a lot of pressure coming on mid 2 here, and the catapults are on their way.
Might be in some trouble here. Miracle trying to find it, but the dagger comes out just about in time. The spear cuts him down, and Miracle is surviving. Yeah, mid, as you say. Jumping in here, Illusion maybe in some trouble. GH trying to beat him down. Illusion should be losing his life here, trying to get off to a bit more damage just before he dies, but unfortunately there is no kill to be had. Nigma just turning up with the numbers to this middle lane, and Unique are struggling to deal with it.
Oh, BZZ's also walking to the mid lane. They really want to defend this tower.
19 could be in some trouble right now, but the snowball saves him for the time being, and they jump forwards onto Kuro. Maybe find themselves a target here. Kuro, he's trying to run outside the Razor's range, but will be finding him nonetheless. Meanwhile, Mind Control, him and his Bobbies just trying to get the damage down onto this tier 1 tower. And they're getting a decent amount done with that catapult as well. They can't stop it. I think this tower might just be dead.
Yep, that's actually so big by Nigma here, putting so much pressure, even bringing BZZ out of the bottom lane. That's going to give complete free farm to Miracle. They do the trade-off. They do get the trade-off with the Gyrocopter farming up top, but I don't think it's worth it. The tower dying mid is just way too big. The Shadow Fiend doesn't have that protection anymore. If the Earth Spirit ever rolls in and the Nature's Prophet TPs, and the Void Spirit is obviously, you know, just shoving out the mid lane, getting experience, like this SF, he's not going to feel safe anymore.
No. Yeah, I don't think he's felt safe for a long time, to be honest. But yeah, as you say, with his middle tier 1 tower going down, he's just feeling like his pants are around his ankles. It's like a bad dream when you turn up to school without your underwear on.
They did such a good job at controlling the Shadow Fiend right now. Top lane, Jarrah, they're getting gone on.
They're looking for him. He is pretty tanky, but with Weehaw coming up, means this man has the damage. The Void Spirit's coming in to deal the big hits. They're struggling to finish the job here, but will eventually get him an Illusion. Turning up to the wrong person's party right now, but they don't want to go for the tower under this one. 4 heroes, all pretty low on health. Not that much mana left on Wii either, so you know what? They're going to call it quits. And they'll be
Mind Control mid.
Oh yeah, they're looking for him, aren't they? This is going to be a Nature's Prophet being beaten down. Unique getting themselves a bit of revenge in this middle lane and hoping to put some pressure on with his catapulter here as well. Still alive, wow. It's a 5-minute catapult still doing in the middle lane.
Yeah, because it was actually sitting way far behind the tier 1 tower when they were killing it. So it couldn't get taken out with Unique trying to defend that.
GH might be heading the same way. Doesn't get off the roll. Interrupted by Vanscore. Although, that said, they're not actually finishing off the kill here. They don't want to dive too deep for it. Want to focus on keeping this catapult alive. And they are committing so much for it as well. I think the catapult might finally be dead, though. It's had its worth. Good job, little Carty. Unable to finish your job, but you can go down in peace, my friend.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Wii though, because like they did take the mid tower, and it seems like he rotated top, but he's super under farm still.
Yeah,
they might go on Gyrocopter again.
This might be worth it if they can bring down this Gyro. They are struggling a little bit to start off with, and Resonant Pulse going onto the top for this one, but in comes the arena. BZZ looking for the punish here. Does miss the spear, but it doesn't really make a difference under that tower, trapped in like a dog in a cage. BZZ will take down Wii, and the kill goes to Duracho as well. Even better.
Mind Control.
Well, oh my goodness. In the same lane, in fact, just three entirely different heroes fighting in a different part of the lane. He does get the TP out in the end, though. Global teleportation comes in pretty handy from time to time, so Mind Control survives. Wow, I mean, this is an even laning phase. Last game, we were pretty sure that Nigma were just going to walk it after this laning phase, but this one, I'm not so convinced. I mean, we'll throw it over to net worth here. We do see things looking pretty tight. Unique with a very small advantage.
Yeah. I'm really concerned for we. We and Mind Control are not having a good time anymore after they took this mid tower. They invested a lot into taking that tower, but now they're also investing a lot into try to defend this mid tower, make sure it doesn't die. And we still only level 7. Shadowfiend's already level 8.
He's just turning up to this top lane again and again. He's just looking to rustle some jimmies, ruffle some truffles, have some fun, tickle a pickle or two. But yeah, Miracle is finding a counter aggression in this bottom lane as he takes down the tier 1 tower. He's having a bit of a free game right now. This has got to be on Unique's radar. They've got to have a plan to deal with this or something, as he's actually got a Blade Mill queued up for himself. Interesting.
That actually is interesting.
It is,
I guess what he wants to do is he wants to morph into the Gyrocopter, click Blade Mill, and just hit everybody, right? And maybe if the Gyrocopter tries to fight back, he's gonna take a lot of damage.
Yeah, I guess
a lot of it's uncontrollable, right?
Meanwhile, Vanscore, he's taking a walk through his own jungle, but unfortunately might be finding himself in a bit of a pickle right now. But BZZ's coming on over to try and help him out. No, actually, they don't care about him. They're looking for other targets here, and that other target is going to be Mind Control. Stylish plays there from Vanscore, as he's got his eyes in 2 different places at once. And it does get them that kill. But unfortunately, they didn't have any outposts there, I don't believe. No, all the outposts go on the way of the Radiance, so that's going to be a bit of an XP disadvantage for poor old Unique now.
That was very legit play by Nigma, just ignoring everything, going for the outpost, and that was very, very nice. We also got some space from that, since everybody was running into the jungle for Unique side, try to get at least one outpost going. He was able to farm this top wave for a couple waves here without being contested. It's looking good.
Indeed, yeah. Things looking alright, and actually BZZ could be the one in trouble. He does pop the arena, trying to bring down Wheat, and does actually grab him with a nice spear as well. 19 coming over as well. The 2 raises connect, and they find themselves a kill. Mind Control, meanwhile, going for the TP out. The snowball just about connects in time. Mind Control gets beaten on down up in the top lane. He gets his mushrooms chopped, and Unique are very, very happy with that little engagement. 2 calls for the price of 1 up in the top lane. Special sale on now. Get them all the hot.
Price of 1, price of none. And they got nothing for that. 2 cores, and I was just praising Wee too, and then he went a little too aggressively onto a Mars, who's got almost 1,200 HP at this stage in the game. That was just probably not okay by Wee to do there. I mean, it's okay to be aggressive and apply pressure and force rotations, but you know, you gotta leave some kind of escape to yourself. That's for sure.
Poor old Duracho not doing too great on the hero hunt, down at -3 right now.
He really did buy the Blade Mill on the Morphling.
Dang.
Yeah, he did. I mean, I get it though, like, right? They got Gyro, they got Bad, they got Shadowfiend. A lot of it is like very uncontrollable damage coming out. Like, if the SF ults and the Morphling is like strep morphing and he zips in, right? Or waveforms on top of him and casts his Blade Mill, you think the SF would just kill himself?
It's a pretty ballsy play, but it might just happen. Yeah, I mean, he probably would if you're taking a little bit of damage. He probably would.
I mean, it's pretty good stats though, right? You get 28 damage, 8 int, 6 armor. Like all the stats that Blade Mill provide for you is really good. It makes a lot of sense. It's just like, would you rather have the Blade Mill, or would you rather have that 2,000 some gold go towards your E-Blade, right?
Yeah.
And he made the decision that he actually wants this Blade Mill. But I can see how it works. I guess Jaro and Pat.
So you think we'll see Miracle being a little bit more active a little bit earlier on then?
I think he expects Unique to be active, so he's gonna counteract that and be active as well.
Right, we'll see how this one works out. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, a bit of aggression coming the way of Mars. Once again, I mean, this just seems to be Mars and BZZ constantly having a fight with Weehar up in the top lane over and over again as one respawns, comes back down, kills the other, they respawn, kill him again, kill him back. It's pretty wild up in this top lane.
Yeah, we had like after mid tower died, he just stayed top forever. It's like I'm the offlaner. I'm just gonna keep pressuring this lane. I'm gonna keep pressuring this tower. Just hopefully people keep coming here defending it, and if they do, then my Miracle gets complete free farm on the other side. And that's exactly what's been happening, right? Miracle has been completely uncontested for the past 7 minutes. I want to say ever since BCC left the bottom lane to defend mid. I think since 6 minutes into the game. For 6 minutes, he's been completely uncontested. And finally, for the first time, Unique are going to rotate all the heroes down here, try to take this tier 1 tower bottom.
Yep, looking for a bit of pressure, a little bit of aggression. And Vanscore's going to get me seen here, but he's got himself those ice shells just to separate the pack. Illusion, considering if they want to go for something here. But he's just going to sit and takes the outpost, okay. Sending a message whilst they take this tower here. Retro 19, probably pretty uncontested for this one. We are mirroring the aggression up in the top lane though, so everything is kind of as expected.
Oh, Illusion. Ain't got on here.
Jumping. Oh yeah, you're right. It's the Batrider who gets pulled down, but meanwhile on the side of the fight, oh my god, the Ratcho is dropping so low here. The fear comes out from 19, keeping the Ratcho alive a little bit longer. The tower is attacking him though, and he will get killed off as Mind Control TP's in from behind. Now they have the Yules up onto the Shadow Fiend to try and get him out of danger, but unfortunately with 4 heroes surrounding him, too much damage coming in. A really messy fight down here for Team Unique. I mean, they send heroes all over the place. They try to get the delaying tactics in for the tower, but then end up turning into a fight anyway, and it just ends up as a bit of a disaster as 3 heroes drop down in the bottom lane.
Yeah, they went really out of position, right? They went for the outpost area and the cores were hitting the tower. All they had to do was surround this tower, make sure if Nigma TP'd, they would just kill them one by one. But instead, the supports were all the way on the left side, trying to go up that hill, getting gone on by Morphling and Earth Spirit, and then the other, under the tower, Nigma can just TP in their heroes and just focus down the core heroes. It was so messy by Unique's positioning. Like, if you're going for a tower, just do one thing at a time. Right?
Yeah.
Just make sure the tower is 100% secured. It's already killed off. Nigma are not reacting, and then you move away. But Unique just doing multiple things at the same time and getting completely punished for it. And now suddenly Morphling back into this bottom lane, being that unkillable monster, pushing this lane out. He's so rich.
Oh, the Bobbies get the tower. Illusion didn't get the denying. They will give their lives for it, but good job, Bobbies. Doing good work up in the top lane.
Finally, Bobby has done something. They've been having a hard time getting slapped by the gyrocopter.
Yeah, it's not a good day to be a Bobby right now. Meanwhile, GH going for a bit of an adventure through the trees, and Vanscore will be unable to follow him. Cute little juke. Don't think I've seen that one before, but that's a pretty nice path through the trees there.
Well, it looks like the game's slowing down just a little bit because Unique don't really have any moves on the map. They're sort of feeling like, okay, guys, we just gotta farm up. Gyrocopter is already going for a BKB first item. We don't normally see this from this hero, and for good reason, because he normally needs a farming item before he goes into this, but because there's so much magic damage coming out from Nigma's side, I guess, or control, like, he feels the need to go for it.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get shotgunned down by the Morphling as well. I believe he's worried about that because of how free a game this Morph's been having. He just wanted to preemptively counteract that one. But I mean, yeah, it doesn't feel great, to be honest. There's also so much physical damage coming out from the side of Team Nigma that this BKB isn't going to make him feel immortal whatsoever. So it's a bit of a rough one. Meanwhile, GH, once again, just wasting a ton of Unique's time. I mean, they're all coming down for this one, but they're not going to find GH right now. Maybe if he comes back in, they might get themselves an opportunity. Yeah,
they really need Nigma.
I mean, my goodness.
They want this tier 1 tower bad. Like, they want to open up the map. They want to make some opportunities happen where they can win some clashes. But Team Nigma, like, they don't care, right? They are willing to take every single team fight at this point in the game. That's exactly why this Blade Mail was bought by Miracle. And Unique, like, the moment that they see nobody on Nigma on the map, they feel so scared. They've been burned way too many times in this game, and Shadow Fiend, all he has is a Yules, right? So it's not enough for him to be able to take any strong engagements.
Nah, he's feeling pretty poor right now. I mean, It's a weird game because it feels like a lot of people are pretty damn poor, but it's actually just Smallflake who's pretty damn rich. Meanwhile, GH getting jumped right now. The damage coming through into the Tutsi. Rin is going to block a little bit of it, but Miracle's just going to come charging on through, trying to get the damage up onto BZZ, but in comes a Requiem 19 trying to get the TP out, and that is cute. Yeah, nearly did the work with the Blade Mail, but unfortunately not enough in the end.
It works, man. It actually really works. Maybe if he was like a little bit closer to the SF, and when the ult came out, like it did a little bit more damage, he was dead.
Yeah.
Right? He was definitely just gonna die there. So that was pretty cool. We'll see what more this Blade Mail will do, and they're just gonna go straight to the Roshan pit. They got the Nature's Call to tank up, but I'm not entirely sure if they can actually take this Roshan. It's very slow.
You sure about that? I mean, we haven't seen Unique contest a Roshan once in the series, so with Batrider, yeah, this is going to be the +1 they're looking for, just to make sure it certainly goes down. But yeah, they are coming in for this. They need to be quick. Unique, are they going to notice? Batrider has died. They need to get in now, but it's too late. Roshan goes down. They might be able to get themselves 1 kill on the return here. As they kill off Mind Control, will they be able to get the big one? Morphling, they're pinging him out, but unfortunately, they just can't bring him down here. He's got the strength morph off, now turning into that Gyrocopter doing the damage. The Ratcho, he's going to lose his life here. Miracle runs him down. It looks like 19 might be heading the same way as well with the roll forwards from GH. Miracle able to just pick away at the Shadow Fiend. He's going to get his turkey basted, and it's 2 kills for Miracle here, and an Aegis in his pocket as well. This man is on fire right now.
Wow, they really didn't know that Roshan was happening. They were so close. Made the corner, like he stopped there. If they actually went in there at the time that they would reach the Roshan pit, that would have been so interesting. It could have been like big.
On our hands, yeah.
Exactly. But E-Blade is up now on Morphling, and he even gets the Nether Shawl. That's gonna be so big for him. That magic resist, and on top of that, he's gonna have spell damage.
Yeah, just the extra little bit of ammo for the shotgun. Not what you want to be seeing on the side of Team Unique. That's for sure.
It's actually such a great item because it makes you tankier too. With your magic resist, like most heroes have a lot of armor already. Like the -3 armor is not gonna affect you that much, but the magic resistance is like really, really nice. Right? You got Batrider, you got SF, you got even Mars, especially against Mars. That's going to be really nice too. So it's going to be a very tanky Morphling. I'm not even sure how Unique are going to be able to kill Miracle this game.
Yeah, he's going to look like a bit of a beast right now. I don't know, so let's retrace our steps a little bit. I mean, what would you have liked Unique to have done in the past to try and put some pressure onto Miracle?
Well, I really felt like this Batrider had to be a core this game. I think the Mars pick on was not that good. They had to keep it flexible so the Batrider could have been a core because it was already countering so many heroes in the draft. But because the Batrider was a support, I just feel like he couldn't really do so much, and they didn't have anybody who can actually do it.
Yeah, he goes in for the assassination, but looking for the return kill here, trying to go into Mind Control, but Mind Control actually dodging out the spears inside his trees. They have got the lasso, and they're going to have to throw it down here, but Kuro trying to get on top, but it doesn't matter. Mind Control is already dead. Meanwhile, don't kill the bobbies as well. Don't do it, BZZ. Oh no, he's got the contribute in 1 second. But actually, they need to run. They need to get out of here. Nigma are coming. He stays to kill the bobbies, and looks like he might be okay. Meanwhile, Kuro trying to chase some heroes down here. Weehar as well, jumping in. He's got the Yules. Oh dear, this might be a Shadow Fiend in a spot of bother right now. Weehar jumps in deep. They're going to pop the Requiem just to try and fear him back, buy him the time they need. But where is that shotgun? It's sneaking in from the sidelines. Miracle's looking for the target here. Tusk is going to be that target. Does not matter for anything else, however. But it doesn't really make a difference. They're going to kill him off all the same. Meanwhile, a beautiful roll from GH finds 19 like a homing missile. Meanwhile, Illusion running through the trees, but unfortunately his carry blow won't quite be so lucky as 19 gets cut down. Miracle playing on a low amount of health, but he's absolutely fine with that attribute shift, and this is just looking pretty damn disastrous for Team Unique right now. It's only a 3k gold advantage for Nigma, but when you look at who that money is on and how much money they have, your knees will start to tremble.
Yep, Miracle's probably the last person who you want having the highest net worth in the game. But yeah, I mean, Unique, they're running out of options to do.
They really are.
Gyrocopter is going for the Aghanims now. But you saw how fast he died. If he doesn't click that BKB at the start of the fight, he's going to get bursted every time.
Ratcho. He's got an Invis on top of him right now. No one's really coming over from the side of Nigma though, so I think this isn't really a
Miracle. He just wants to go for the objectives right now. He doesn't want to be running around the map all the time. He just wants to be in the team fights if he can just easily TP and get to the engagement. So they're just gonna go for the tier 2 tower top now and just keep on snowballing. He's going for a BKB. He really wants that unkillable status in this game. BKB is gonna be the last thing that Unique want to see in this game coming out from the Morphling.
Yeah, BKB Blade Mail on that is just not a handsome target to jump on, especially with the Aegis in the pocket as well. Got a bit of hero hunt going on. Let's see, we got the Tusk. Oh, 3-0 on the Tusk. What a player. What a player. Destroying them. Can't win at Dota, but at least you can win at hero hunt.
Oh, that was too soon, man. They're still in this game.
They're still in the game. All right, talk me through the comeback scenario, Thebes.
All right, the comeback scenario here. They gotta kill everybody but the Morphling. They gotta ignore him. They really need to just kill everyone else. So hopefully trying to pick off heroes who are trying to split push on their own. Maybe the Nature's Prophet or the Earth Spirit would be a good place to start. They gotta get this Bat Rider to a Blink Dagger too. That would be very nice. But it looks like Nigma right now is just gonna go straight into the high ground with the Aegis. Anybody who shows up here is gonna get an E-Blade to their face.
Yep, and that target is going to be the SF, but he's got the Yules. Miracle trying to sit on top of him, though, and just get a little bit of extra damage. The Snowball comes out from Vanskor to try and disrupt him. Miracle could be considered out of position right now, but with that waveform, he's absolutely fine. Meanwhile, Weehaw, he's just found himself Illusion over on the sidelines here. Looks like he cancelled a TP or some sort of shenanigans, but really controlling him up. And I love what Morphling's doing with his neutral items as well. Miracle is keeping in the Nether Shell for the shock. Oh, never mind. God, yeah, damn it, Miracle. Completely counted my point.
Did you think you were going to say something really smart?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like swapping them in, you know, using the shotgun and then swapping over to the Vambrace, but unfortunately he just sends a Vambrace back and decides that the Nether Shawl is all he lives for right now.
Yeah, that's legit all he needs. There's so much magic damage coming out from Unique side too, so it's going to be very useful for him to just keep that up. And I mean, boys, sorry, go ahead.
That was just me. I was just saying that's what I get for trying to do a little bit of analysis to work. You know, I was like, oh, that's the cute thing with this. No, you're wrong. I'll stay in my lane.
That's why. See, the secret to doing analysis is you gotta say something that you're 100% sure about, so you sound smart no matter what.
No, I'm not a very confident person, so I don't have many big calls like that. Let's see what happens here. Vanskor is going to get cut open like a spring lamb. Meanwhile, GH running himself up here, trying to cut off the escape of the Mars here. And to be honest, it's working pretty damn well. Another Remnant comes down, controlling that Mars, forcing him out of position. And Miracle will just come in to claim that kill. There is no stopping this Morphling right now. 11-1 is where he's currently at. It doesn't have an Aegis anymore, but I mean, does he even care? 19 trying to cock up that ultimate, but unfortunately we are just jumped straight through him. Silenced up now, unable to really find himself much entry to this fight as Wee's just jumping around, doing whatever he wants. Illusion's going to be the one picked up in the backlines. Wee's got to be careful though, as he is taking a decent amount of damage from the BKB Gyro, but again, the BKB used just to retreat. He gets a bit of damage off and runs away. It's like flashbacks from last game. The BKB and runaway tactics, not successful last game, not going to be successful this game either, it looks like, but still. As you say, I mean, this Gyro's getting a decent amount of damage on. They're fighting on pretty low health here, Nigma. Let's see if they can make anything happen. Push the Snowball over towards the creep is going to put the Gyrocopter in a very bad position. Just get blown up by Miracle. And now Vanskor heads the same way. That is 3 heroes down on the side of Unique. They're looking over towards the 19 as well. They don't care about 19. They want the tower. They want the buildings. But now they fish him out with a Remnant. The fishing is successful. And now the Shadow Fiend still alive for the time being, trying to get some damage onto Miracle. Miracle popped the BKB and waveforming himself away. And now what are they left with? 19 still somehow alive through all of this. Turning it around with the lasso. They've got the Voice Spirit, they've got the Enchantress as well. Meanwhile, GH is also going to get picked off. Finally, they get the Shadow Fiend. But a couple of return kills go in the way of Unique. You said they should kill everybody except Miracle, and that's exactly what they've done right now. They got to be careful though, because Miracle's still looking.
I mean, Miracle, like, he got kicked out of the team fight, right? He just lost all his resources. He had to go back.
Caught by BZZ with a great jump.
Exactly, and then once Miracle's out of the team fight, the rest of Nigma are not that strong, right? If you look at the net worth, if you look at the items on Unique side, their heroes are equal to everybody else on Nigma, but this Morphling is the big problem. So if they can somehow kick him out of the fight or make him very low on his resources, you just got to get out, then he can definitely kill off all of Nigma's heroes. Apart from the oh boy, bad score, not again.
Fighting for a rune. BCZ also fighting right now. Just about everyone's fighting right now, but Vanskor's gonna be the one killed off by the Morphling. Meanwhile, over on the other side. BZZ, he's trying to actually pop the arena here of all things. He really wants to get himself away from this. I'm just not sure that's happening though. GH, he's tagged him up. He's on top of him, throwing him back into his own arena and probably towards certain death. BZZ trying to buy himself a little bit of time, playing around a bit, but unfortunately, Nigma are just not letting up. This guy is tanky, but just not tanky enough, and he is going to get killed off in the end.
Yeah, they were just desperately trying to get as many bounty runes as they can while Nigma's heroes were dead, but losing 2 in the process is not a good thing for Unique.
It certainly is not, Theban. It certainly is not.
BKB on the SF. That's going to be kind of helpful for them.
Yeah, this is a big pickup for sure. Gyro with that naked BKB, not really feeling all too good right now as the lasso comes out. The BKB comes out in time from Miracle, keeping him safe for the time being, and so much strength as well. He's going to steal that gyrocopter form and get ready for the next fight. And now we jumping in, controlling up the Tusk. Tusk's going to be the target. He gets blown up by that ethereal blade. Chick, chick, boom goes Van Score as I take him down with a shotgun. Nigma, they're just going to regroup, get ready to probably continue pushing here. I don't see why they'd stop.
Where is his taunt? How come he's not taunting? Morphlin. I need to see that shotgun taunt, you know? It's all I've been looking forward to in this game.
Yeah, that's true.
He hasn't used it once.
He's got it equipped. Someone DM my boy Miracle quickly and just let him know that he's got that. He might have forgotten, you know, new taunt. Not used to taunting on this hero. It's fine.
Yeah, he's just gonna stay bottom, take control of this lane. Roshan can start spawning. Oh, there it is. As we talk about it's alive now. So as soon as Nigma see that, they're just gonna go and take the Roshan and then go back to doing their high ground push stuff. They might not even need it.
Duracho or Vanscore both in trouble right now as the roll comes through from GH, cutting off Gyrocopter's escape. They've got to actually try and turn this into a fight, I think, but BKB still not available for another 8 seconds as Gyrocopter getting beaten down by Miracle. Miracle's going to get on top of him, take down Duracho, dead for 52 seconds. Arena getting not a whole lot done, to be honest, and now Nigma immediately looking onto the high ground for more. They're going to lead the charge with the Void Spirit. 19 going for the ultimate here. The fear will come through. Do they have enough damage to cut through Wee? Doesn't look like they do, and now he's going to pull up the Dissimulate to get himself down to the low ground. Meanwhile, the damage comes through onto the Batrider. Batrider trying to make himself away. Meanwhile, Miracle just with the flat cannon coming into the backlines, blowing people up, doing so much damage in these fights. It's just impossible for Unique to really come up with an answer. They will have that Gyrocopter up in 20 seconds. They'll be able to make one more attempt at defending this high ground, but I think if they drop any more heroes now, they might find themselves a barracks or 2 down.
Yep, Miracle, the big bad boss with the Lincoln Sphere, just gonna sit in the front. They have nothing on this guy right now.
He's not the front.
Really
Kuro is the one in the front. He's even further ahead of him. He doesn't care. Let's see. All right, they've got their Gyrocopter back in on this one. He is going to get caught out by the Remnant and then also blasted off by the little Adaptive Strike from Miracle, poking them with a couple of spells here. Unique, they're poking forwards. It's very tricky for them to find the catch. Blink Arena is though available for them.
Now the Roshan is going to be the next objective, I would imagine, for Nigma here, as long as somebody's thinking about it. Maybe they just lost track of the time when it can start spawning.
Yeah. You need to be ready for this Roshan. We're not having a whole series where they don't contest one Roshan. I'm not keen for that. Meanwhile, Miracle jumping up to the high ground, trying to find the shotgun kill into the Mars straight away here. He is tanky, but not tanky enough. He's going to lose his life. Meanwhile, Mind Control jumping the backlines, cutting off the Ratcho's escape plan here. Meanwhile, Lucian, the Batrider, is going to go down. Now Duracho's going to be the next target here, popping that BKB, but they do have a lot of physical damage, but they don't have the means to keep up with him. Although they do. The trees come down. Quelling Blade also picked up by this Gyrocopter, though, and we jumping up to the high ground here. They might be able to bring him down, but actually, no, the spear catches that 19. He's just dead. Doesn't get the BKB up in time. He's just straight up destroyed, and now in the backlines, Duracho's going to lose his life. The G to the G dropped in the all chat as game number 2 will go the way of Nigma as well. A clean wipe for them, and clean and crisp Dota it was. Nigma looking pretty damn good in this series as they wipe